He's tanking creeps here. Ports in by Glacius. And there's the slow. Uh-oh. Pestilence turning back on Glacius. Now reversing. No real damage output from either of those two heroes, so but now it looks like they might go on a Legionnaire up top. Never mind, I guess. Moon Queen just doing a great job with this harassment on Soul Stealer. Soul Stealer managed to pick up a bottle, but Moon Queen's got a bottle and boots, so that's that minor advantage she's got there, that 500 gold so advantage, and it's definitely what she wants. And now Moon Queen's gonna spot Mag in the forest here, pops the regen, gets a nuke off. Well done, well executed, because now as soon as that's up, she will have full mana and she will have that nuke right back up. So Pyro versus Swiftblade. Legionnaire up in this top lane. Yep, like I was saying, we are going to see Legionnaire go for that tank build. But down bottom, we got TPs in, and it doesn't look like we're going to go too aggressive here. But in the middle, I think is the most, the eye-opener here. Magmus coming down this side hill here, looking to maybe pull something out. But like I was saying, Legionnaire definitely going for that tank build. He does have that Mystic Vestments and the Iron Buckler. I don't believe he's doing that just for strict magic armor bonus. I believe we're going to see Shaman's Headdress come up as well as an Helm of the Black Legion. But now let's go bottom here. We got 3 in, doing a lot of damage, going offensive. Glacius kind of sitting back here and waiting to get something done. It does look like. Zephyr level 5, though. They do have the lane domination at the moment. But now we go top. Legionnaire could be in a bit of trouble against this Magmus Pyro lane. And Magmus got that stun in 5 seconds, so it's going to be if Legionnaire can escape. It does look like that's going to be doable. So nothing really going down there. And it is that Iron Buckler and the Mystic Vestments that did save him there, because those two heroes up top there are strictly magic, and had Pyro been level 6 prior, we would not see a Legionnaire standing right now. And I wonder how Zephyr's doing with farm, because I have seen him kind of back off. He's got 27 creep kills, so it is second most to Soul Stealer's 35, but Soul Stealer does have 2 deaths, so that's the real differential there. And now it looks like Soul Stealer is trying to get a little bit of damage done here. He's got 2 nukes on Moon Queen now, so that was a little bit of damage output that he wanted. Legionnaire doing some creep pulling like he should be, keeping that lane back as far as possible. I would like to see him get some creep kills here, but that's really a minor issue, I think, at this point. But it looks like Pyromancer is going to come in here, gets that nuke off, and I think that's actually more beneficial for Legionnaire, because that's just going to weaken his creeps even more. Uh-oh, we're going charge here? Oh, I don't know why we pulled off there. I think Legionnaire could have just snagged a kill, but I think it's also smart because Magmus was right there in the area. We do have a ward up here from Mag, so there won't be too much jungle yanking from Moon Queen, although she is moving around. I wonder if she knows it's there. If she is moving around the side like that, I would presume she is. Looks like Zephyr's starting to stack up here on these Cyclones, and I'm guessing this is the reason why, although it wasn't enough to really keep him up right there. And Plagueridder is not really going to be able to support him too nicely, and he's going to go down for that. And caution now 0-3 with Zephyr. He does have 30 creep kills, but that 0-3 is really gonna just sit on his record pretty poorly. Legionnaire getting that good farm, and if he can initiate, Zephyr won't really have much of a problem doing damage with those Cyclones, especially to heroes like Demsham and Pyromancer, unless he gets some sort of magic immunity. Now it looks like Mag could be in trouble here, and he goes down. Moon Queen popping that ultimate. Unfortunate that there was creeps there. Oh, ulti there. Moon Queen survives that, almost tanking it practically. And she does have the bottle, so she's not going to be too much trouble here. And if she can catch up to this Pyromancer, which she does, and now there it is. Here comes the nuke. Maybe? There it is. So Serial Killer now for Orb Walk. And now Soul Stealer coming up through the river. Spots Moon Queen, gets that nuke off. Great time nuke there by Soul Stealer. Unfortunately, did miss that second one. Now Moon Queen on the run. She's going offensive again, though. Nope, looks like she's going to turn away here. Smart play, but now Glacius coming in. And what a nuke there. Glacius blocking Orb Walk, and he's going to go down. So that was dement, but he was coming in for a good cause, so it's going to happen. And I'm not too sure Moon Queen would have been able to sneak out there regardless, but well done anyways. Now there looks like they're going offensive here on Zephyr. Here comes Maggie, and he pops that double damage. Charging that ultimate, stun comes off perfectly. Zephyr goes down 0-4 now. Great time stun, nukes, and ultimate there. Now, I don't know if that was really worth it, especially since how much damage the stun had done. And with Magnus with a DD, I wouldn't really have used it there. But you know what? I can't blame them. They want to ensure they get those kills and keep Zephyr down. So great play there. Now Legionnaire in trouble up top here. Taking a lot of damage here. Manages to get that Terrify off. Now he's running. He goes down. Demsham with the kill. So QS at a huge disadvantage now, 10-4 in the Legion's favor, and they're just kind of starting to dominate. The only real flaw here for this Legion team is this Soul Stealer mid, who's been having quite a rough time here in this early game. 1-2, so not too bad compared to Zephyr's 0-4. But regardless, I do believe Moon Queen's got a pretty nice score at this stage in the game, which is beneficial because I do consider Moon Queen to be a semi-carry. She can put out a lot of DPS, especially with the AoE that her team has, and they really just need wards in that top river. They'd be seeing everything all day, and now Moon Queen could be in a bit of trouble here if she gets caught out like this. Pyromancer and Sulty are lining up, so it's almost a quad here, but Zephyr's moving into this mid lane. He's looking to get those boots up, so he's looking to get a lot of movement speed out of this and put out a lot more damage as well. And I think it's a wise choice that he is actually moving to that mid lane because he does need to get some money going here from his rough start. Although I will say this, I mean, for Zephyr to have a rough start, I don't really think that's too huge of an impact on the late game. And the reason being just that is Cyclones and the jungle, really. It doesn't really make it too hard for Zephyr to farm, even if he does have sort of a slow start in the early game. And being that it is Caution, who is a very high-skilled player, I don't really think we're going to see too many problems from Zephyr in the late game. Although, he really does need to kind of sit in the mid lane like he's doing and just keep his farm going. Now let's go over here. We got Demsham coming into the mid. Although it looks like Mag's going to try and catch Moon Queen there. I might have seen an ult there. Nope, ult's still up. Magnus got the haste rinse. Just came in, got a little bit of harassment done, nothing major. But it looks like they're going to go here on Playgrider. Playgrider's got the ultimate though, so they got to be really careful here about when they do this. And now Magnus coming in the backside. So if he can get this ultimate off, I would see 2 heroes die right now. But that's a perfectly timed stun there from Pestilence. Another ulti from Mag. So he's using that to get kills. He's doing a nice job running around the map, getting his ganks off. Very beneficial. Now Moon Queen coming in. Demsham comes from the side river. And now Moon Queen could be in a bit of trouble here. She does have her ultimate, but there's a lot of creeps nearby. Great stun, and Moon Queen's going to go down now. Double kill there for Pestilence, and QS just now getting massacred here by the Legion. Uh-oh. Looks like we're going in on Soul Stealer there. Ultimate from Soul Stealer, not really doing much damage. More or less kind of destroying the creep wave, and great timed Cyclones there by Zephyr to keep him alive and get that kill. And now Zephyr looks like he might be able to make sort of a comeback here, but the Legion pushing this bottom tower pretty nicely. They have Demsham there. He's got his heal if he needs to really kind of keep the lane up. And there it is. TP in. Uh-oh. Playgrider coming in with that ultimate flying. One more bounce on Pesty. Pesty goes down. Almost had Demsham. And that's a double kill for QS there. And maybe 3 in the mid. No, Glacius won't really be able to solo here, especially Magnus. Magnus sort of tanky here, compared to Glacius anyways. But that was a great job there by QS. Those ports in well timed, and they had no clue Playgrider was there. That's why you saw Pyromancer kind of stick around and look to maybe snag a kill. And Playgrider scooted away and tanked that Pyromancer ultimate, which was very well executed, I thought personally anyways. Which is what you kind of see from high-level teams, so it's not really a huge surprise. So, but, yep. Soul Stealer picks up his steam boots, and he picks up a bracer for some survivability. Excuse me, I got hiccups. Nothing new on Magnus, although he's probably saving up for that port key, as he does have 1,400 gold, so that is kind of common. Demented Shaman just being the warder here for this Legion side. Wards all game, as you can see here. He's got Sight and Revelation in his inventory. So he's placing them down, giving his team Sight, just like a Demsham should be doing. Now, I'm not too sure what Pyromancer is going to be aimed to do here, as he's not really getting great farm, but he did have a nice strong lane up top there. He was 2, 3, and 2, so he did have a betterment of kills, although he did get kind of retaliated against. But nonetheless, I'll be curious to see how they build this Pyromancer. I would expect to see him maybe as kind of a just damage output, or maybe get a Staff of the Master, because they do have the initiation covered, especially when Soul Stealer, if he goes Assassin Shroud, Portal Key, whatever he decides to do, that's basically 3 initiation. I don't really think they need 4, unless they're just going to look to out-initiate, which I have seen executed before, so I wouldn't really be surprised. Soul Stealer picking up some stacks, looking to get his soul count up, and Pyromancer getting that Word of Revelation down there. And it's going to cost the Hellborn award. Now, Glacius picks up 3 bracers. He's looking to tank and maybe survive and get some ultimate damage done. Which is, you know, like I said in the beginning of the game, I do see a lot of Glacius built from time to time as tanks. Because they don't have a lot of HP or damage. And, you know, strength not only gives them life, but it also gives them a damage output, which is pretty nice in and itself. But it looks like Zephyr's starting to pick up his farm just a bit. Picks up his Ghost Marker. He's got his shield. He's got his power supply. So and